Hello and welcome to our video. Myself Akansh and this is Anshul. We are from Rural Management from Wellington Institute of Management, Mumbai. So this is our project. Today in this session we are solving a fascinating world business case study in which we are taken the company robot company in which they have produced a world class smart robot product in which they are facing a challenge to launch their product they launch their product into a market, and they are facing another problem of finalizing the pricing strategy. So in this video we will solve these two challenges, and the video will include these solving market entry, value based pricing, and the framework for the strategic recommendation, and the clear go to market plan.
Let's talk about the industry and the company context and about the company robot company. Robot company is a basically tech innovation firm which is specializing in the robotic automation, and which will be in the longer term revolutionizing the way work done in nowadays in the industries. And we will be focusing on as a company on the precision and the cutting operational costs. So now the new product that the Akansh has discussed about new robot which they have launched, and thinking to launch in the market, and thinking that which market will be the best fit. So that will be multifunctional and could be a best fit for across the industries. For example, warehouse, logistics and automation, healthcare assistant, and manufacturing, and even hospitality sector. So the now challenge lies in the thing that which market will be the best fit for their new robot which they are going to launch. So Akansh will cover the next part now.
About the problem analysis, in this framework we will guide which industry and segment does the robot company should enter. So the key factors will be market size. How large is the market size? How fast it is growing? And another is the competition. Is there any established player in the market, and the market gap which it has? And the customer pain point. How this robot company are going to solve the customer pain points? And another is adoption readiness. Is the tech savvies of this country are ready? And is there any regulation in the country in this for the robotic sector? And the ease of entry. Is there any distribution channels there? Any partnership firm is there? And the ease of setting up the business is there in this country or not?
So now we will discuss about the value based pricing framework. So first is the versus part, that cost plus pricing that we will be taking, or value based pricing will be taking. So we will be taking value based pricing framework. We know that price is equals to the perceived value to the customer, that the product which is having in the market. So what is the perceived value to the customer? Now the key inputs which we'll be considering in the longer term, that cost savings for the buyer. What are the cost savings? In decreased labor, increased speed, and fewer errors will be happening if the automation will take part. And ROI analysis, that return on investment, that customer can recover investment in less than 1 year, and there will be comparative advantage also over other products in the market.
Let's deep dive into the market evaluation. So let's briefly compare the three promising areas in which the robotics can go is the logistic, warehousing, healthcare, and manufacturing. So talking about these are the criteria. So the market size based on in logistic there is a very high logistic and warehousing market, and as we compare it with the healthcare, it is pretty low as we compare it to warehousing, and in manufacturing it's very moderate to the high level, and the competition in the logistics side is very moderate, and the healthcare side is low, and if we compare it with the manufacturing side, the competitions are very high. And the tech adoption in logistic ads, we are using the about 70% of the logistic and warehousing are using the robotics, and in healthcare it is in medium range, and in manufacturing it is high. So the main pain point is in logistic is the labor cost. The labor cost is pretty high as we all know, and in healthcare is the hygiene factor. The hygiene plays a major role in healthcare sector as well, and in the manufacturing sector it is precision and the speed. More precision and more speed is required in this today's competitive world. So talking about the ROI, and in the ROI usually gives in 1 year in the logistics sector, 1 to 2 years in healthcare, and in manufacturing is more than 2 years. So let's talk about the ease of doing business in B2B. In logistics sector, B2B businesses are usually high. In the healthcare, it is in moderate, and in manufacturing prospect, it is really complex. to overall, in the conclusion, we can conclude that the logistic and warehousing is the most promising market area.
So now value-based pricing we will discussing about, and now take the scenario of a warehouse. So the robot replaces two workers, for example, and each worker costs 20k per month, and annual labor savings we will be doing about 4.8 lakhs rupees per year, and the additional savings which will be done, like they will be putting in error reductions, for example, so that is the amount of 50k in a year. So now the suggested pricing says about the total value will be delivering about 5.3 lakhs per year, 4.8 plus 50,000 in error reduction. So that will be 5.3 lakhs per year. Another suggested robot price in the market according to the product launch, that is about 3.5 to 4 lakh rupees. So the return on investment for the client or a buyer of the product will be, that will be can be recovered as a payback within 9 to 11 months of the investment. Hence it makes it a very compelling business case for buyers.
Based on the market evaluation, we have discussed the best is the warehousing and logistics sector, and based on the value pricing strategy, the value based pricing, as Anshul has told, value based pricing is more suitable for the sector. So now I will discuss about the go to marketing strategy. So our first point is the target customer segment. We will basically target the large and mid-sized customer services which provide third party logistics to the consumers, and another will be the e-commerce and warehousing, and another is retail chain and distribution chain. For the B2B sales and partnership, we will collaborate with supply chain consultant and the logistic solution providers, so we can more provide knowledge to the consumer regarding this, and we will participate in warehousing automation. More automation we will provide. We will give more practical examples to the warehousing peoples. And for the pilot, we will also launch some pilot programs. We will offer 2 months of free pilot programs to the warehousing companies, and we will take feedbacks through them. Based on feedback, we can change on based on the feedbacks we can change our products, and we will more R&D on that part. And for the market positioning, we will use these jargons like the automation will save us 5 lakhs annually, and we will more focus on the automation reliability part as well. And after sales and support service, we will use the data analytics part and show that how much the ROI is giving to the company through this robotic part as well.
We will be going on to the final recommendation part and summarizing all of the points that I have discussed, and Akans has also have discussed. That first is that best market to enter into the market at this time, that is warehouse logistics automation, and the second is focusing on pricing model, which is value based pricing, and around the investment will be 3.5 to 4 lakh rupees, and the go to market strategy will be focusing on return on investment based selling, partnerships and pilot demos. So the outcome will be that well-positioned strategy, market entry with clear pricing logic and competitive edge in the market, and rapid customer adoption will be very good for the robot company. So closing thoughts, this case beautifully highlights the power of applying strategic frameworks in the business case studies and to the real world innovation challenges. And for any new product like a robot which the robot company has launching into the market, identifying the right market fit and pricing it strategy can make or break success. Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown very insightful, do like, share and subscribe for more business case studies.